Anton Dickson, what are you doing in Paris?
Hey Garmamie, I'm in Paris to take in the Olympic Games, man. An opportunity came about. I got tickets, so I'm super grateful and lucky to be here. And so far, having a great time.
That's incredible, man. We're looking forward to hearing all about your time there. Obviously, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, I would imagine, for any judo fan to attend an Olympics. And I'm sure you have a lot to tell us. But first and foremost, please introduce yourself and share three fun historical facts about Shidokan, your dojo.
Sure. So I'm Anton Dickson. I'm a coach out of the Shidokan Judo Club. Three fun facts. I discovered recently that Shidokan, well, Sensei Nakamura and his staff have formed over 330 black belts, which kind of caught me off guard. Um, we're home to many Olympians. We've had an Olympian qualify for an Olympic Games since 1972, I believe. So extremely lucky and fortunate to be working on a back club. And third fact, we're the best Piggy players on the face of the earth. That's all I got. It's a weird fact, but that's it.
Can you tell us what Piggy is? Because people may not know what that is.
Yeah, Piggy's a version of handball. It was brought about in 1987 at a Pan American Championships, I believe, in Indianapolis. People on that team were Jean-Pierre Quentin, I believe, Yohan Beaton, Sandra Greaves. So basically, they were looking for a type of warm-up game they could play. And apparently, Sandra Greaves had a Miss Piggy stuffed animal. So I believe they ripped the head off of that stuffed animal and just started playing a handball-inspired game. Yeah, it's played across every dojo in Canada. So we're hosting a tournament August 11th too. Greet anybody who wants to join.
Awesome. Now, you mentioned one of the facts was that the dojo has 330 black belts, was it?
Yeah.
Wow. That's quite a number. Thank you for sharing those 3 points. If you don't mind me asking, what got you into the sport? Because you've been doing it your entire life. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. So my father took judo when he attended Vanier College. It was actually Sensei Nakamura's brother who gave the class. I believe his name is Akio Nakamura. So yeah, my father started judo first. Once he finished Vanier, he transferred over to Shidokan under Sensei Nakamura, took up judo there. I was born. As soon as I turned 5 years old, he signed me up for judo, and I've been there ever since.
Now, you're in Paris, as you mentioned. You're there for the games, and I think one of the reasons why I wanted to interview you is I just wanted, someone's opinion on the ground there in Paris. What's the vibe and energy like? Obviously, you're going to be attending, the matches tomorrow. Today is Sunday. You're going to be there tomorrow, in the arena. But tell us, what's the vibe like?
I honestly, as soon as I got off the plane, I was surprised at how many people knew judo and were speaking about judo. Um, I went to a restaurant last night. They broadcast the finals for 60 kilos. They broadcast the finals for 48 kilos with both French athletes in them. Um, and you could see the waiters screaming, cheering them on. The chefs came out of the kitchen. The customers screaming as well. It's everyone in France is so passionate about sports, and I think honestly, Paris is the best place to host the games because, as I said, everyone's passionate about sports and everyone wants France to win, obviously, and they cheer on 100%. And honestly, it's incredible so far. I haven't come across any of the stereotypical French who are, mean and don't want us here. It's so many tourists are here, and everyone's been so welcoming. It's been incredible.
The entire world is there, either watching online or there physically, either competing, supporting, etc. And you're very lucky to be there. And I'm curious to know, I believe it was your birthday yesterday, and I wished you happy birthday, but I'll do it again. Happy birthday. How did you celebrate?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I went out with Luke Thompson, who I met up with in France. He's also going to take in the games tomorrow. He took me out for dinner. We ate at a nice restaurant. As I said, we were watching the finals on TV. Just had a nice steak dinner, cake at the end. Nothing too busy. I flew in the morning, so I was quite tired. Saw the Eiffel Tower, saw the Arc de Triomphe as well. So I just kept a basic dinner, sightseeing, nothing too fancy.
Fair enough. And tomorrow you'll be watching Arthur and Krista compete. Are you excited or nervous? How are you preparing for this day? And what do you hope to see?
I'm very pumped. First off, to see Arthur. When I first started judo at the club, Arthur was there. Arthur's been one of my idols ever since I was a kid. So to be able to see him in person live is out of this world. I believe in him, his capabilities of bringing home a medal so much. Uh, Same thing for Krista. Like tomorrow, I am excited to witness the history because I honestly believe deep down that both of them are able to bring back a medal for Canada. So I'm excited how I'm preparing. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna probably go to bed early tonight, so I make sure to wake up on time. But other than that, I'm just gonna be there. There's a few other guys from Shidokan going as well. We have Nick Bisson, his kids are there as well. We have one or two U12, U14 kids who are France natives who are coming back home to watch. So it's gonna be great. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to have a few of my younger athletes there as well to take it in. And yeah,
Now, can you tell us approximately where are you seated? Like, I'm not asking for the seat number, but like
you
in
know,
proximity to the, go for
yeah,
it.
I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. I got these tickets from a buddy of mine. I have no
Okay.
idea where they're seated. The seat map on the app isn't too clear either. So yeah, I'll be sure to send you guys pictures tomorrow. I'll post pictures on my Instagram,
Are
so
you
you
gonna
guys will
go
see them
live
soon.
on Instagram?
I might go live on Shidokan's Instagram, so look
Okay,
out for that.
outstanding. So people, you hear that? You make sure you follow Shidokan on Instagram and also on Facebook, I imagine.
Yeah, that's it.
Very interesting. So you're potentially going to be witnessing history, Canadian judo history, tomorrow if all goes as planned. About Arthur, can you tell us, well, what are you guys doing to support him?
It's a bit tricky because of the time difference. But tomorrow we have a summer camp at the club. So tomorrow, a bunch of the kids, if Arthur goes far, fingers crossed, a bunch of the kids will be watching the bronze final or the finals to push to encourage Arthur. Last week they spent a day making a poster from as well. We posted it up in the dojo, so everyone knows, from adults to small kids, they know who Arthur is and what he's going to be doing on Monday. Um, Other than that, I can't say too much. I know Sensei Nakamura is in London; he'll be watching from London as well. But honestly, everyone, young kid to adult from Shidokan, will be watching Arthur and Krista compete tomorrow for sure.
But when you first met Arthur, and how did he influence, I guess, your judo and your appreciation of the sport?
Yeah,
I guess
I was always in awe.
I'm looking for a personal sort of story.
Honestly, the I just admired the way he worked. He was always the hardest worker on the mat, always pushing. His father was there too. His father is, I believe, a high dan as well, trained in France. Just like myself, like my dad was always on the mat, pushing me, making sure I surpass myself every training. And I admired that from Arthur. He would never really break down. You could tell he was tired, but he always pushed, pushed, pushed. And that's something I always admired, and that's something I try to share to my younger athletes now as well. His hard work, determination,
Right, right.
incredible.
So he was very determined, and he has a lot of obviously resilience as he's shown through and through. A few more questions for you. Thank you for doing this, by the way. I know this is kind of random, but this is fun so far. You know, Paris 2024 is your first Olympic Games to attend, and you're there. You're a lifelong judoka. You're a coach. What does this experience mean to you personally?
That's a great question. Uh, Honestly, as soon as I landed in Paris, and I no, actually, I'll go back further. As soon as I told my dad that I was coming to Paris to take in my games, a bunch of memories flooded back to me. Going back to 2008, the first time I really watched Olympic Games. Remember watching Fraser Will fight for Canada. I remember watching Sasha Mimidovic fight for Canada. And now, fast forward 16 years, I'm in Paris. We're going to watch one of my idols fight for Canada as well. It's, as I said before, it's incredible. Like I couldn't have asked for anything better to happen to me this year. So excited and pumped to see it.
Anton, do you have any last words you'd like to share with us?
Go Canada, go! I believe in Antoine Valois-Fortier. He trained these guys incredibly hard. Um, it's all up to you guys, I guess. We all believe in you. Canada's watching for sure. Shidokan's watching. Go Canada, go!
Awesome. Thank you very much for your time, my friend. Have a wonderful time in Paris.
Thank you, Garmamie. Appreciate this.